Hello YouTube watchers, Ronald Poche here. I just wanted to do a little review on how I set up my Tamarack Angler 10-foot kayak by Lifetime. I watched, seems like hundreds of reviews and videos on this particular kayak and never could find a negative one, so I ended up buying one. Started off in the front here. It had a rope handle, which I took off because for some reason it seems to be a lure magnet for the fishing I do, so I took it off. It came with this bungee system here on the front. I added this crate. I kind of customized it to fit. They had like a ridge going down that holds like a water bottle. I just kind of straddled it over that and centered it, and it looks like close quarters for your feet, but I'm 5'6", and once I get my legs and feet in position, I'm good to go. And I bolted the crate down because I wanted to put my little ice chest here to put my fish in, and it works good. I don't have to reach back. And of course it comes with this Scotty rod holder, which I thought I would never use, and after I started using it, I love it. I want to get one for my other kayak. I also made this paddle holder. It's just some 1/2 inch, I guess you call it, hot water PVC pipe, and I just put it together, and that way it holds my paddle and easy reach, quick access. Have my paddle leash here. And I've seen on a lot of videos where fish finders were mounted on the hatch cover. The videos, it was cool ideas, but I wanted to avoid putting it on the hatch cover at all if I could. So I ended up mounting it to my, I know it's hard to see, I mounted it to my crate here. And it works perfect because now I still have access to my hatch and I don't have to worry about nothing on top of it. And I picked up this little, they had 3 little plastic tackle boxes, storage boxes, whatever. And I added some snaps to it. And I just keep my insecticide water bottle in this pocket here. My little fish finder fits perfect in it when I'm not using it. And I bought one of these watertight storage containers from Walmart for $6, I think. And that's what I keep my food in, my snacks. Gotta have snacks on the water. And that's all I basically keep in there. Gotta have my coffee. I added this, this was bought at AutoZone. It's really for a vehicle. The thing goes into the cup holder. And what I did, it fits snug in here, but I still added a couple of drops of super glue on the 2 sides so it doesn't move. And it holds my coffee thermos perfect. Because got to have coffee on the water and got to have tunes. So I have my little Bluetooth speaker here. And you also have an extra little cubby hole here for tackle that you're not using or may have cut off your lawn. I had bought, after watching a bunch of videos, it seems like everybody was changing the seat, upgrading to another seat. So, like everybody else, I went out and bought to Academy and I bought another seat. But in the meantime, I had bought this little hunter's cushion, which I just added to it. And after I added that, the upgraded seat that I bought is still sitting on the shelf. I've never felt the need to have to put it on here because I fish 5-6 hours with this seat and it's fine to me. But so I still haven't even put the upgraded seat yet, and I've been having this kayak now for over 2 years. And in the back, I don't carry a tackle crate. I think it's foolish carrying hundreds and hundreds of different baits, but to each his own. This tackle box here is plenty big enough for me. It's just a double thing, plano. I got all my panfish gear in there. Then I have all my bass baits and stuff like that. And as you can see, I have plenty enough tackle here. I can stay fishing 2 weeks and not run out of tackle to use. So that tackle box is all I need. And of course I have everything leashed down. The back storage, all I keep in here is a tote, another little one of those waterproof things. I have a little couple of first aid items in there. And then the battery for my fish finder, I picked this up at Academy. It's a Berkeley, and it comes with a house charger. You just plug it into the wall to charge it. And I added these electrical leads that I picked up at Walmart to the that way I had enough wire to run the battery to the back, because the wire that came with the fish finder itself wasn't quite long enough. And this is kind of neat because it has a little port here where you can plug your phone, a USB port to plug your phone if your phone's fixing to lose charge. It also has a little button here that you press and it tells you if your battery's the battery life. This one's green, so it's still good to go. Anyway, I picked that up for, I think it was $49. And that's all I'll basically keep in the back here. And I didn't want to cover this, so I didn't want to put up a crate. And all I have to do is reach back to grab my tackle box when I need it. And I carried this little soft cooler for my little soft drinks. I get the little bitty cans of Coca-Cola. They're little mini cans, and that and a block of ice. This is perfect. And I picked up this little tray here, or crate, whatever you want to call it. I think I picked that up at Big Lots for $3, and I just mounted it down. I got it all. Everything's pretty much leashed, and as y'all can see, this is what I do with my rod and reels. I don't use the rod holders that came with the kayak. I kind of modified. I added a bungee for the end of the rod, and I have a little bungee here I put for the middle. And then I took this is called a cleat anchor cleat or whatever. I cut it in half, and I use each section on each side. That way it holds the tip of my rods in place so they don't get broken. And as you can see, I did the same thing on this side. That way I wouldn't lose my handles on the side. And then I have another rod and reel that I put in here. That's what I use for bass fishing. And my scupper plugs, everybody uses the practice golf balls that I've seen in the videos, but for some reason I never could find them in my area. So I use these little rubber furniture caps that I picked up at Walmart for $2. I think you get 4 in the pack, and they work perfect. I just stuck them in, and they're good to go. I've never removed them since. They've been in there for almost 2 years, and I have never got a drop of water that came in the boat yet. You can see I have them in the back too. And for my transducer, this is just PVC pipe that I just put together, bolted it on the PVC pipe, and I just stick it. I got the right angle that I needed, and I just put it in there in the rod holder. And I have that little piece of that little T right here that gives you just enough height to where you can just rod or go underneath it without any interference. And it's really easy to make between this PVC pipe setup and this. I mean, you might be looking at maybe $4 or $5. And as far as stability, the kayak is perfect. As you can see, I have another kayak that I put the yak stabilizers on this one, and it worked. It helped, like, I mean, night and day difference. And I bought another pair for this kayak, But I'm going to be honest, I have never yet felt the need to even mount them on this kayak because this kayak is super stable. And I'm 52. At 52, the only difference between a sit on top and a sit in for me is the sit on top is a tad easier to get out at the end of the day. It's a little bit more sturdier, a little more stable to get out. But now that I have the yak stabilizers for this one, this one's not a problem neither anymore for me to get out. But anyway, that's my lifetime Tamarack. I've seen a lot of videos. I've seen a lot of great ideas that everyone else had done to theirs. But this is basically just, I keep it simple with mine, and I don't do GoPros and all that good stuff. The fanciest thing I have is this fish finder. And this fish finder is a Garmin Striker 4, and it works perfect. It has so many features on it. Probably 80% of the features I will never use. I'll just basically use it for the depth. I like to know how deep the water is that I'm fishing in. But well worth the $120, whatever. And like I said, this is a very stable kayak. I have no complaints. The only problem I have when I decide to go fishing is owning two kayaks. I can't make up my mind which one I want to use because I love them both. I have both of them decked out, and the Tamarack at the end of the day is probably $200 cheaper than the Vapor 10. But as far as comparing this one here, I would say is probably a tad stabler than the Old Town Vapor 10. But I love them both. I use them both. And like I said, the hardest part about going fishing is deciding which one I want to use. Anyway, if anybody's in doubt about the Tamarack 10 by Lifetime, I say go for it because it's a no-brainer kayak. It's perfect. The only thing I've upgraded, it came with a paddle. I've upgraded to a longer paddle because the longer the paddle, I find the less wet you get when you paddling. So I upgraded it to a longer paddle. But other than that, it's a great kayak. I hope y'all enjoyed my video, and as much as I enjoyed seeing all the other ones on YouTube. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.